So today we're looking at the Ariete pizza oven. It says it can cook a pizza in 4 minutes, which is quite impressive. It has a 30-minute timer and it has 5 heat settings. It also has a washable non-stick baking stone. So here is the Ariete pizza oven, and you can see on the back this is your temperature dial. So it's from 0 and it goes to 5, so you just go all the way round on the wheel just there. And then the other side you've got your timer, and as you can see it goes from 5 minutes to 30. You just turn that round. Now, just a thing to note with the timer, when that actually goes off, that doesn't turn the oven off. It'll be left on whatever setting you've left it on. So if you left it on number 5, when the timer goes off, it's still going to be on number 5 and it will still be cooking. So the only way to turn it off is turn that back to 0 or turn it off at the wall. And when the timer goes off, this is the sound it will make. Then the only other thing to know is your temperature icon just here. So when this gets to temperature, that will go out. So the next thing to do is actually open it and have a look. So we've got the 2 big handles here to easily open it up. Now, as you can probably tell, I have used this a couple of times before, but it is a good non-stick base and the pizzas do come out really well. It comes with these 2 paddles and then you can easily just scoop your pizza out. And you can see on the actual lid, this is the main element just here. And if you look through, you can see directly through it. So when this is down, you can actually see how your pizza is cooking through this grill. Now, there's not really much to it apart from that. It's straightforward. It does recommend to actually preheat the oven first. So what I'm going to do, I've turned it on at the wall. I'm going to put it on to temperature number 5, which is the highest setting, and I'm going to put it on for 10 minutes. When that goes off, I can then put my pizza in on whatever setting I want, and I'm probably going to leave it on setting number 5. I've got all the full specifications, measurements, and weight of this in the description of the video, and just so you know, you can get a 12-inch pizza on that base. So you can just buy a pizza, it'll cook them from frozen, it'll cook them from fresh. I'm actually got myself a pizza base and then I'll put my own toppings on it. We'll start with some tomato puree. I think every pizza needs some pepperoni. Have some tomato. Some mushrooms. Some cheese. And some ham. Now, I don't normally have ham on a pizza, but I've got loads that needs eating up, so it might as well go on here. And finally, some mozzarella. Right, so let's chop into it. Now, I have had to wait for this to cool a little bit because, as you can still see, probably, it is absolutely steaming hot. Now, I did put it on for a 10-minute timer, but I actually turned it off after about, I think it was 5-6 minutes, because it was all steaming. As you can see, it's quite charred there. I still think it looks good. Right, now for the all-important taste test. Okay, it's still really hot. It's really nice. Now, it's really crispy, perhaps too crispy. Maybe I don't need it on setting number 5. So the next pizza I'll put in, I'll try that on a lower setting. And here is pizza number 2, fully loaded. What we'll do, we'll put this one on for 5 minutes, level number 4. This is what it looks like after 5 minutes. I think it needs 5 more. And this is after 10 minutes. Now that looks much better. Now for some garlic bread. Now, that pizza tasted just as good as the first one, so what I would note is definitely don't use it on setting number 5, because when I did use it on the setting number 5, it did slightly stick to the non-stick base. So it shouldn't have stuck, but it did. But only slightly, and I think it's because the temperature was up too much. It's maybe because I had my base in the fridge and I didn't let it get to room temperature before I used it. But I will keep trying with that, and then I'll update my findings in the description. Now, I did say at the start of the video that it only takes 4 minutes to do a pizza. The pizzas I did took about 5 minutes and 10 minutes. However, my pizzas were quite chunky, had lots of toppings on them, and the base was quite big too. I do think if you had a thinner base and not as many toppings, it would easily be done in 4 minutes. Even though this video has been published, I can still update the description in the video. So the different pizzas I try, I'll update the time and the setting that I used. If you want any more information on this pizza oven, please let me know in the comments. There'll be a link in the description if you do want to buy one of these. And if you want to carry on watching one of my videos, why don't you click the link just here.